Hello, everybody. It is I, one of the Queen of Bonds, and your mommy. And we're not running any adventure, Liquid Snake. We're going off the grid. We started with Trouble in Otari, and now it's all homebrew from here on out. It's the long journey home.
Across the entire world.
The entire fucking world.
We are on the exact opposite side of the world where we need to be.
Yep. You're welcome.
I was like, I would draw this out as long.
It's like, yeah. So yeah, they started Otari. They gotta get to Tianxia.
Yep.
Yep.
Yupperoonie.
Uh-huh.
Definitely.
And we barely made it a whole step off of Absalom before a problem has occurred.
I mean, there was a few problems before you even made it off Absalom. There's some problems before you made it to Absalom, let's be fair.
There were problems.
Yeah.
Your second game of Hellbreakers.
There are problems.
I don't know Hellbreakers. What is that?
Hellbreakers? Is that a game?
I don't know. They did their second game of it, and I'm curious now.
The curses of internet so you can't do nothing.
Oh, okay. It's a adventure path for Pathfinder 2 week. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because when you actually have it, the world in 3D, yeah, that's the opposite end of the globe, quite literally. Now, on Monday, Sky, you told me that last session was living rent-free in your head and keeping you up at night. Do you want to recount last session for me, please, and explain why?
It is important to mention that prior to last session, Aki had the craziest series of nat 20s I'd ever seen, and just ridiculously high stealth rolls, and the people looking for Aki had the craziest series of bullshit zeros and ones, like, across the board.
Yeah.
For her to just book it all the way as far as possible deep into the ship to find the water spirit who had entered into a contract with the captain, and release it from its contract. The captain wasn't particularly pleased about that, and decided to attack the party, most specifically Aki. We did not succeed in keeping Aki from becoming impaired, as this captain was a Medusa. And now Aki is stone, and we have to fix that. In the meantime, the submarine that we are in is flooding, or has flooded, or the water that he's going to get in has all gotten in at this point. We have, I think I remember, we got as many of the survivors as is possible out and onto dry parts of the ship. That's it.
And what's the current state of the captain?
Ah, yes. Bear's Foxy jump scare leapt across the entire battlefield in order to full on tackle the captain. And by grappling her, was able to give the party the edge they needed to take her out. She was knocked unconscious, but saved by gentle repose. At which point, bears began to drag her around by her head. encapsulated in stone, because she can't freeze anybody. She can't turn anybody to stone if that's all she can see. And Bears is not particularly pleased at this situation. Where we left the party, I believe, yeah, unless I'm mistaken, which I likely am, Vince was going with Umbra to do something. And Bears.
Safe.
Huh?
Get into the safe.
Yes. So that we could unfreeze Aki, while Bears and Wurzel sat at the feet of the statue that was at one point Aki. Yeah.
Yep. Well, I think that's everybody caught up. I forget the exact specific point. Like, I know she gave over the combination in exchange for not getting her head crushed. And then I think the Mr. Mittens and Umbra just left to go, yeah, use the combination.
Yep, that's about right. That's what I recall.
All right. So, now that we get into this, let me switch the music back. This is Hall of Kings from M. Young, by the way. It's been our, like, go-to... campaign, like, session start music. Let me just get that calming ambient in the background of the sub going. Start making your way back. Up the stairs through the door. As you get back to the main control room, see a number of figures treating some wounded. Rather large, imposing figure. Seems to be looking at the map console and basically going over it, checking things are working. And you see one poor sod with a broom, sweeping all the broken glass to one side. And an equally unfortunate person with a mop, trying to dry the room up a bit. Ugh. Seems to still be moving. Oi! That's the ones. Fella looks round. He's got wiry silver hair. Not grey, not white. Silver. Looks round at you. Got a tricon. Oh, hey! Danger Noodle! Hydrate time! Hydrate, everybody. Anyway, he looks round. He's got a rather pronounced nose, but not not like overly big. Not like his whole face is the schnoz, you know. Thank you, Dingo. His face is leathered from years at sea. Looks around at all of that to the two of you. Oi. What you doing back up here?
I am here for the thing that will help my friend. Are you going to stop me?
What's the captain say about this?
Well, as the captain is the one who gave me the combination to the safe at her desk so that I could retrieve the item I need, I believe that is well enough.
Alright. It's all the same to you. Do you mind if I join you in an office?
I see no harm in it. I will input the combination, though I will not show you what it is as well. That's between me and the captain now, isn't it?
No, it is. But seeing it open, that'll be proof enough for me. Set my mind at rest, you know?
Of course.
Right. You check the rest of it. Make sure we can actually still change course. And he just starts walking up the circular stairs towards the office. Tucks one arm, like, you know, so he's like behind his back, so the forearms like across the small of his back, you know?
Mhm.
And he seems in no rush.
Just
Like, he's not going like old man slow, but he's not like double timing it up the stairs.
yeah. I go over to the desk. I input the combination I was given.
You put in the combination you were given, and it does open. So, I've seen a few of the obvious parts of what's happened today. Do you mind letting me in on the rest of it? I was tending to a lot of duties when this happened.
Unfortunately, I am not quite 100% sure what exactly is happening. My conversations with the captain have been rather brief, but I will be returning to where she is right now, and I'm sure that discussion will be happening post-haste.
Okay. Well. He kind of smiles a little bit and shows a few pointed teeth. Not in like an aggressive manner, it's just how his smirk shapes, you know. Alright, well, I suppose I'll head down and maybe ask the captain myself if she's not too indisposed.
I believe there's some discussions happening in regards to the state of the ship, some of which might touch on some rather sensitive areas. I'm afraid I'm not certain she'll let you in on the conversation. If you wish to come along, I can enter the room and see if she will allow your presence.
And here... well, it seems I also forgot my manners. First mate Blasius Thorn. Pleasure to meet you.
Matthew Gallifrey. Pleasure to meet you.
Inside the safe, you find a little rack with, they're quite small. It is a series of quite a thick substance. They are in rather intricate copper stoppered bottles, and each little copper stopper has it looks like a doubloon, but with a Medusa's face on it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Also see a few other odds and ends that seem to be maybe reagents or ingredients of some kind. But the only thing that may pass for the salve you're looking for are in those vials. Three of them, apparently.
I take one vial, as that should be all we need to hear, Aki. Look, I'm not a thief. I'm not just going to be taking things.
He looks to you, briefly glances to the other statues in the room and nods. Aye. That's good. Let's be moseying along then.
Moseying along.
God's following you back down the stairs. Ugh. With a shiver all of a sudden.
You've entered the aura. Pissed off.
When we get over to where the room is, because I remember what state we left the captain is, I do not let this man inside that room. I will check with the captain, see if you'll come in.
He just stops in the hallway when you close the door.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Right. Bottle straight to Aki. Apply. I imagine it'd be something more like a pour on top of her because she can't freaking drink it.
Yeah, no, it's a salve. You have to apply it to like all of her.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Gotta oil up this statue.
I wasn't gonna say it.
I mean, essentially, you're putting moisturizer on some very, 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 very dry skin. And once applied properly, the stone does start to soften and fluff and change hues. Takes about 2 minutes. And eventually, Achan, you're able to take a breath. You feel as if you just had the wind knocked out of you in the worst way. And you are still a little stiff. Like your muscles are still all tight. Oh, there it is.
That was something. Stretch. Big stretch. I probably should have known that was gonna happen. Looks around.
Gives you a hug. Like,
I
am glad you are okay.
Looks back. What
And
the
then
heck?
there's the captain.
Yeah. I see. So that's the situation right now?
Right. Actually, I need to do a quick thing. Captain.
Oh.
There's grabs the rock. Bring the captain down.
Ah, yeah.
All right. So
You
one of your
called.
crew is. Yes, one of your crew is currently outside and wishes to speak about the state of the ship going forward. Now, personally, there was a lot of things that happened. I was not there for a lot of it. Mary has kept me abreast of what happened and how my friend came to be in the state that she was. As I understand, there were some factors that induced the reaction from you that led to this occurrence. Quite frankly, currently, I think we all need to sit down, talk, find out what's happening without weapons or any sort of hostile action. The question is, would you like your crewmate, crew member, subordinates, whatever you want to call him, to be here in this room while we have this discussion?
I think the only one that should be present is my first mate, if that is who you're talking about.
He gives the name of the guy who introduced himself to me. I can't remember it.
First mate, Braxius Thorn.
Yes, it was indeed your first mate. Braxius was his name.
Yes, then I have no problem with him.
Right. Bears, I do appreciate the thing you're doing here, but the point of this is that we will have a civil conversation, so maybe quite remove the threatening countenance that you currently have her gripped in while I get the first mate in here.
Before they raise their arm in the air, and then they say, "Keep the snakes away, yeah?"
No, if you mean the effects they have, well, I've not. I've told them to settle down since this has happened. I have to choose to do it. It's not as some rumors may say of my kind of it just merely being any look.
Bonk. Their hand falls down at the top of the rock and it all crumbles.
Ah,
Some of the stones reincorporate themselves into Bears' armor and earth.
I need to look at my audio. Am I turning down at some point? No, you're still 100%.
I turned me down a little bit because I was doing some line recording earlier today. That's on me.
Oh, okay. Then I was looking at the stream readout. I'm like, this guy's quiet.
Yeah.
So, with the rocks removed, I will now go get Braxius and let him into the room. The captain says that you, as the first mate, are good to be present, though only you of her crew will be in on these discussions.
He just steps through. Thank you.
Right.
Are we to be having discussions here, Captain, or should we go to somewhere a bit more private? I mean, given the current state of my office and the fact that this room is off limits to guests right now, it's as private as I think we're going to get. Alright. He just steps forward and he kind of just sort of like gets to the balcony and just like leans his forearms on it and seems to be content just to listen from there. The captain, now freed, she'll dust off some of the rocks that didn't reincorporate. And she'll pick up her hat and she'll put it on and she will regain her former look. She'll put the eye patch back on properly. Well, where do we begin?
Well, I guess we should address the elephant in the room. What the absolute fuck happened, and why is there water everywhere?
Well, that's me.
Turns to look at Aki. One moment, please. Pulls out the angry eyebrows, slaps them on, looks back at Aki. I'm sorry. What happened?
Aki looks proud of herself despite this. Well, you know that water spirit I told you about.
Yes.
When I followed Bears into that restricted area when we heard a scream, I could feel the spirit a little bit stronger, so I followed the trace and made sure not to get caught. Did some sneaking around. Ended up in that control room up there. And, well, I'm not one to let someone who wants to leave stay tied down, so I obliged their request to be released. Where's Thetis in all of this, by the way? Did they stay back in the dining hall?
Hey, huh?
Thetis.
Oh, Thetis. Yeah, no, she's here. We're still in the dining hall.
Oh, okay. I wasn't super paying attention.
Yeah, that's why
So-
the first mate was like, should we go
so-
somewhere more private?
Yeah,
Still
at the end of the last session, she was like, while you were a statue, she was like swirling around you, kind of in like a
yeah.
protective manner.
Mhm.
Now that you're back, she's currently like staying to the far end where the stairs up and out are.
Gotcha. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much the short of it. The long of it is I kind of blew some shit up. Not the ship, but I did it more carefully than I could have. But anyway, she thought I was drowning. I turned into a shark and swam past her. Ran down, got swept into this room with the water flow, and then here we were.
Right.
Yeah.
Looks at the captain. I imagine there's some details about why the water spirit is here. I don't know what you blew up. Quite frankly, I don't think I want to know what that was. Unless it has serious repercussions for the operation of this vessel. Looks over at the captain for that one. Adjusts the eyebrows so they're no longer like V'd angry.
It was some sort of seal on the tank, but there was something in the contract that they had about being guided by the spirits. Might help with their navigation or something.
I can fill in what I saw happening, if so be, if need be.
The thing about the truth is, see, there's always three sides to a story. Yours, theirs, and the truth, somewhere in the middle. So yes, I've heard her story. Let's hear your story. And I think between the two of them, we will find out what the truth is, and we can figure out what is going on.
Mittens, Ace Attorney. Matthew
I'm pretty
Gallagher,
sure-
Attorney.
I'm pretty sure Mittens has the highest intelligence.
Yeah. I still have a +1, but not very high.
+0.
A long time ago, I entered a bond with Thetis. It explored her waters for a long time before meeting her truly. But my goal, see people through the storms, no matter how fierce and no matter the form they, whether they are the weather or they pirate variety, navy variety, conflicts between the two variety. Long story short is, well, there's one point that in my attempts to achieve this goal, I succumbed to a storm, nearly drowned. Actually, I think I did drown when I met Thetis. She understood my goal. She understood why it was more important to me than my own life. But That day we entered the bond, as I said. He would aid me, gave me these visions. Man-made monster that could travel the waters, regardless of any condition. Sitting in her now. But to not attract the attentions of other creatures lurking in the deep, to navigate without any real way to see. You saw the control room. There's windows, yes, but they're not exactly. It's difficult to see out into the darkness of the deep waters. And so she became one with the vessel, with the binds that you saw. From there, she's able to chart the map with every obstacle, every shoreline or cliff face, coral reef. And together we would see the path, while also keeping the vessel, call it a shadow, in the eyes of the creatures of the deep, unseen, therefore unbothered.
Understandable. Now, Aki said she had to blow up a seal.
Yes.
If you have more.
Oh, I do. I just the nature of the bond. I figured you were inquiring into it, so I would start there. So in her tank, other smaller spirits responded to her song, joined her, spawned from her. I don't fully understand them myself, but they're there. Good for her not to be lonely. Times where I'm on shore leave or preoccupied. But anyway, sorry, I'm starting. I should focus. Very aware how easily you all could kill me. So, here I am on a normal routine trip. I come out to the balcony to observe my guests. I hear an explosion behind me. I rush to the control room. I see glass everywhere. I see my crew injured. I see the window of my office has been completely shattered, and I run up to see what happened. I see documents on my desk on fire. I see the globe decorating the top of the hatch that has access to the tank shattered, and I see the hatch itself open, and I see a little Tanuki suddenly disappear into the tank. As you quite rightly guessed, I thought you were drowning. I dived in to try and save you, but you then turned into a shark, so I thought you were going to try and eat me, and I came back up. As much as I've handled sharks before, but I'm still hesitant to attack you. I don't know why. Sense of duty, I suppose. Care of my guests. And yes, I got very angry as spirit I trusted just thunk, launched me out of the tank and just took you away with her. Tank just overflowed. I haven't been able to go back and see if it's empty, how many of them are still there, but I felt betrayed. And with you as the cause, or from, from your point of view, the liberator, it's my ire fell on you. I couldn't bring myself to be angry at Thetis. I probably should be, but I don't know. Just maybe my ability to have any anger towards her drowned. I don't know. So I turned you to stone like all the others that played me. New decoration. Another person to return to flesh every 10 years and interrogate to see if they have any remorse.
But yeah, I get it.
Well, welcome guest of my vessel, and it's my responsibility to keep you safe, and instead of allowing me to do that, you walk into my office, and we already know the rest.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Right. Let's see here. Miss Spirits?
Thetis.
Yes, Thetis. Is she able to speak to us on this instance, or must she use a medium to do so?
I can translate if not. Although it's also possible that the captain here could communicate. Or is that just through visions for you?
To hear her voice, usually I would have to submerge myself. Initially. Still do on occasion. But, have this. You reach into her coat, she'll pull out an engraved bowl. She'll, reach down and scoop a bit of water in it so it's about half full, and set it on the stone platform that's currently floating above the water. And she'll wet her finger and just run her finger around the rim until the bow starts ringing and the ripples of the water. And now everyone else hears that hum that only 2 other people in the room heard up to this point.
Yeah, I heard it too. Miles.
As the bowl starts singing. Hi, goes,
Yeah.
Ram. So, Thetis, anything to add?
Right.
She sings, but at the moment saying nothing.
Okay, I guess I'm going to take a leap of faith here. Looks at the bull. So, I would like to ask a question. Hopefully, you can answer this question in something that's not a riddle or a song. Or if it is a song, it has lyrics that I can hear and not just humming. Were you trapped within the vessel by this so-called seal that my friend here blew up?
Okay. To the pace. It kept all on this. Too many syllables. It kept us held. And I mean, I had the words. Why did they disappear on me? No. Kept us. I'm so. Though the wiles of the way can be treacherous, so I know it was for the safety of those aboard.
Right.
I mean, you saw what happened when the hatch was open.
No, I'm.
Take
Did you have a desire to no longer be in service of the operation of this vessel?
Hmm. I tired of this back and forth. No, Captain, my dear, was duty for protecting those aboard. Angels could not afford to happen. So cocksure you were, all fear, safety, blinded yourself to, and the danger that got so near. What? Oh, what do you mean?
Was this?
You go. Your trial.
Does this have something to do with the storm that was raging in the port?
The wrath that I felt outside this vessel, so familiar, so sickening. To hope on that stuff I feel happening down here. What do you even mean? Thetis, what do you mean? I you know that it's document. The only people that I no, they deserved it. You that about them? I know you're. Truly lovely. Something not right. Need that loving. What? Hear this disgruntled sigh. The first mate gets up and turns and leaves. Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Right. So did this all occur due to some couple's argument? Do you want to stop her from going out on the ship because there's danger? And you just failed to tell her or explain any of this, and now we're all now caught up in this. Is that what's happening here?
That's next. Okay. Eh, Okay. Okay, so um I I don't know. Yeah, maybe there's something I've missed, something I've overlooked. Food? I don't get it. But if we make port, we make sure we are stocked up. We spend so much making sure we have cattle and pigs, lambs and chickens, everything. The whole ark down there at the bottom. Our chips go for so long sometimes. We practically a whole farming community down there. Well, I'm not farming livestock. I don't know. I'm not, not my profession. Yeah, that works. Oh. So, okay. I think that we need to maybe go. If there's something wrong with the food that's led to being unworthy.
I actually think I might have something to say on that. There is a lot of arcane magic in your kitchen.
Oh,
I
right, I
don't
forgot about that.
know if that has anything to do with it. If it were to do with water spirits or elementals, it would have been occult or primal magic. But it was arcane.
If that's relevant, then it's kind of funny that we did it in a roundabout way.
Yeah. Those smirks and chuckles a bit stuff. I have to admit that you the anger from that one. uh, uh, Sorry, I'm forgetting. Bears
There's
and hold on, did it? And also and I don't know. Clear here. Got some very good friends there. I hope you know the value of that. Ferocity of bears. Did you turn to stone, naive? I really thought I was dead. But, remarkable restraint. Yeah. Oh,
Aki is one of the 5 people who really know me and haven't called me a monster yet.
I think I can say the same. Count them on one hand as well.
Bear's still injured, so I think it's at about this time that they're.
Wait, you're still
Armor
injured?
just-
Come on.
Yes, bears didn't let
Over
themselves get healed because they were punishing themselves, but we'll get there.
Okay. Well,
And their hat of disguise is currently not active, so bug time.
okay. Well, yeah. Sure.
Oh yeah, I guess kind of as a nice gesture, like as she says that, like, I could probably count them on one hand as well, like with one hand, and with the other hand takes the hat off to, let her visage become Medusa again. And I know it's off black, but just something I had to say. Right. Right, oh, did I splash myself? I think I got some water on my face. Yeah, fix the hat back on. So something's wrong with the fruit, and I had to figure out what, because apparently it's endangering people.
Yes.
We'll hold up the quiver and composite bow that belongs to her. These are yours.
They are, if you're okay with me having them.
You have.
Try to harm one of our group again, and there will be no mercy that time. Just the
You
end.
already have weapons. Handing you these ones don't change the thing.
Well, they're over there. We
We're
agreed
not gonna take them from you.
Yeah. Well, not. Thank you. Yeah, she puts the quiver on first, and then shoulders the. But she has, like, where there's the quiver is, there's almost like a little hook where to put the bow on. Okay. Yeah, it hangs at her the small of her back, so she just kind of like side draws it, like. So we should go investigate the food.
Yes.
Honestly, I want enough myself. Do you mind if I came with you? I know it's my vessel, but current situation, I feel I should ask permission.
I am okay with you coming. As you said, it is your vessel.
Uh, I do have something to say before we adjourn this meeting or whatever, someone might say.
Yeah.
I don't personally have anything against retaliating for the things I did. Although the whole petrification and imprisoning extrajudicially is a little bit far for me. I don't think it's. I don't personally want to. I don't know, press charges, but for the others that are captured here, I think they should face proper justice as well. Betraying one person isn't an equal punishment to that is not permanent imprisonment.
It's not permanent.
Until someone decides to free them by a whim, it's a little bit harsh, don't you think?
I make sure to keep one vial ready for each of them. Every so often, typically every 10 years, I bring them back. I talk with them, see if there's any remorse for their actions, if their greed had faltered times in the dark. See if, they could be forgiven, but
Still, I don't think it's your job necessarily to judge that. They shouldn't have to be here to live out their sentence.
if they faced the law of the land, they would have hung ages ago.
Sure, then let that happen. This isn't a just punishment.
Are not captains, judge, jury, and executioner aboard their own vessels?
She kind of holds a hand out towards him, like, eh? Like,
I Mittens thinks to himself, if he's read anything about maritime law and the whole judicial system aboard a vessel.
I have ocean lore right now, if that matters. I have sailing lore as well, thanks to Thetis.
sailing lore, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's have
sure.
a real quick international maritime law lore check.
Yeah, go for it.
In Galarian specifically.
Yeah.
That's an 18.
What was or said, yeah, that's true. You were kind of just
Yeah, what
being,
he said.
even so, you had your own opinions on stuff. And also, yes, like,
Yeah.
pirates would just hang or be shot
Yeah.
or such like.
If the choice is between petrification and having their spirits sent to wherever they belong after their death, then I believe that should be the latter.
Perhaps it is time, but I don't know. Maybe a part of me holds on to the vain hope that there's a bit of who they made me believe they were still in there somewhere.
Mhm. Holding on to things like that isn't. Well, I used to do that. But when
Oh?
I let go of that hope, I felt more free than I'd ever felt.
Something to,
Yeah, I don't want to force you to do anything like that, but I just wanted to speak my mind.
as you should.
As someone petrified by you, I don't think I'm out of turn for having an opinion on it.
Expert petrification witness.
Yeah,
Uh,
expert.
I'm told it's cold. You're still... You're not able to see things or hear things truly, but you still have this awareness of the passage of time along with your thoughts in the cold.
Yeah,
What I've been told the experience was like.
that sounds.
That is
about right.
utter hell.
Yeah,
Just turns and walks out of the room.
Yeah. I'm following. I wouldn't.
No,
Yeah,
there's some heat.
repetitive nothingness is something I can. It's an old friend.
Gives them time to think. But
Yeah. At least I was able to get out of my own volition.
yeah.
If they had some sort of way to tell you when they feel like they've made a decision, but 10 years.
Oh, it's only 10 years for them.
Yeah, I know.
It
10 years
was...
between.
Yeah, no. After initially, I only left it 6 months. Nothing changed. Then a year, 2, 5.
Okay. It's not the point. Isn't the amount, the length of time? It's that they should be able to decide whenever they can decide. I don't know. It's not like uh, it's like pleading. Like you can change your plea from
Yeah, I
not
suppose.
guilty or whatever. I'm just saying it's
Yeah, I just... The longer they went on unrepentant, the longer I would leave it between them. But I guess, yeah, no, it's just the system I came up with, I suppose.
yeah. I couldn't put myself in that position, seeing as I can't turn people to stone. But maybe someday.
Has it ever worked?
It
Oh yeah,
has.
that is something to ask.
For person that heal Aki and bears, he's just slapping them
Oh
with
yeah.
medicine.
I think I'm full. Maybe. No, I had 42. Uh, I I would get to healing bears first. I'm gonna cast both my second level heals on bears
Well, if
if
bears will
they
take
allow
10
me.
minutes.
Yeah. Well, I want to do it. Is what I'm saying.
But yes,
Oh, I'm stuck in read only mode. God damn it.
And 55 points.
yes, one, I dropped her off for the port and said she swore off her sea legs and off she went. I haven't heard from her. Don't expect to. Don't have any desire to either. I hope she's making something decent of herself. The other... Well, he wanted to be dropped off on a workable but isolated spot of land. It's one of the more traditional punishments captains can administer. Marooning them, but what he wanted to do. It's what he felt was fitting. The two of them, it only took them a year. Now you've pointed out the... I guess maybe how silly this one of mine is. Maybe I should just turn them in. Sorry. So much to think about right now. The food, I guess, in danger. I'll dwell on this later. And, first mate, could you... Where'd he go?
Did any of us notice the first mate leaving?
Virgil saw him turn and walk out, but it was like because he walked out when they started talking about the kids, and it's just like Aki's no longer stone. Okay.
No, it was when Thesis Thetis mentioned the dangers of the food is when he walked out.
You might be getting ahead of us.
Oh, okay. Guess I got that spell slot back. That was 2 spell slots, but
Okay, then take them both back because bears wouldn't
yeah.
accept it right now.
Well, I guess
It's not 9 HP out of 67.
Thetis, if you wouldn't mind, could we have dining hall be a bit less flooded if you don't terribly mind? There's like a ripple through the water as almost like a, okay, you know, like a sort of sigh of like, all right.
Yeah, my fun's over.
The water sort of rushes up the stairs and then down side stairs. It leaves just enough for her to basically be just her form. And like, everything from about like halfway down her thighs is just a puddle, you know? You built this, you guided my hand in designing this vessel, Thetis. If you want to leave, you can. She's like flows like around you, Achan. Then does like a figure of 8 around you and the captain. Her hand like hits the bottom of the ball with like a wet splash and kind of sends it into the air, spilling the water out of it. Captain bends down to pick it up. Never fully figured you out. Nice to see you out and about. Knowing her, she probably intends to just sort of follow us closely, observe what we're doing. Whatever she finds interesting. You just see like a just her head, like she like nods, but because she's water, like the position of the eyes, like by a few millimeters, is kind of off on the down, catches up, and then a little bit off, like on the way up from the nod, and sort of catches up. So I better go and tell the first mate to I don't know, start getting the people together to clean the place up, maybe get the guests out of their rooms, while I handle this.
Once the water's out of the area, Bears lets the surfaces they'd created just dissolve away and reabsorb into their kinetic aura, at which point they dismiss it.
Well, also need to get the health potion up. I suddenly just now realizing how much I hurt right now. She's already stabilized. She's like a 1 hit point. See, she's like pat, pat, pat on her coat. Here we are. Throws back a potion. Mm-hmm. Is it time Umbra's just making loads and loads of notes? Like all this observations of the water spirit, general discussions, like she's getting all of it down. This is what I must ask you. You don't happen to have access to the plane of water on the vessel somewhere?
I was thinking that Thetis might, but now that she's free.
That was going to be my next question. No, I believe having such a thing would have put Thetis in danger. These are her waters, not the plane's waters. I guess. Am I saying that right? And Thetis is like, mm-hmm. Still the same musical hum, but like shorter and like a
Brief, yeah.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, she's just. You can definitely tell she's enjoying just being out and about. She's just moving for no real reason. Almost like, fucking. Like you've now got a Navi just kind of like floating around.
Hey, listen!
Wow.
One of those bugs zappers.
The little electric
what?
flies water tennis rackets.
Yeah. The hey listen was so annoying.
Watch out! Okay, so.
God. 3 wounds at level 7. 6 is gonna go off the chain.
Nice. That's a lot better. Cork the bottle. Put it back on her belt. It costs a lot to get that refilled, but it's not like I'm short on money.
Should be at least 13 HP because in order to get her from unconscious, which would show personal or with battle. So the end of last session.
Huh?
The captain. She said she was at 1 HP.
Yeah, and she just drank a potion she had on her.
Well, I remembered that Virgil had hit her with a battle medicine to wake her up from the unconscious 0 HP thing. Because otherwise she would have just been stabilized and unconscious until she got hit points.
Oh, did you heal her? I don't. To get her back up?
Well, I've got to, scrolled up and right above Mittens is not 20 intimidation I had done, is the battle medicine I did.
Oh, yes. 19. Right? That one.
Yeah, the 19 where she heals 13.
Okay.
Forgot about that.
All right.
Well, after that and the potions, she's not bloodied. So she's looking a lot better.
Oh, does the second battle medicine affect everyone else though? Then
The 9 is hockey because Bear is quite literally batting his hands away.
yeah,
Bears is
going through it.
Bears would be acting more aggressively if they had the physical effort in their body to do it right now. But they are at 9.
Yeah.
So it comes out as more of just a gentle shove away.
I just imagine one of those
I don't know how you stop me from casting a ranged healing spell, but it's okay.
I guess he couldn't, but he probably like flail his arms like, no, don't, no.
Imagine this is Bears and Furzel.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like, let me heal you. No, let me.
If you
Let me
did
help
announce that you were casting the spell, Bears would
Oh.
leave the radius,
Okay,
is what would happen.
sure.
Freaking Bears just starts fucking running. Nope, can't heal me. Nope.
No, I don't consent to this.
Oh.
Read that for a sec. Here's the thing. Heal specifically says one willing living creature. So if Bears
does
is
it? Okay.
willing,
Well,
Sure.
unlike battle medicine, which doesn't say willing,
Then would my spell be wasted? Is the question then?
Bears
If
isn't
I try
like
to cast
isn't
it.
like being a little shit about it. They're just being like, please, no.
Okay. We'll talk about this later, I guess.
Yeah, okay. No, I was saying no that you didn't use the slot, obviously. And then I will. I'll rejoin you in just a moment. I need to go tell my firstmate to look after the guests while we go head off up the stairs through that door.
Can I
Hmm?
just talk to you
Yes.
for
Yes,
a moment?
absolutely. What's up?
I
Take your time.
I didn't protect you. I regret that.
They're speaking slowly as if they're having a hard time remembering Taldane.
Oh,
Common.
I see. That's there's nothing you could have done. But I'm here now, right? So don't worry about it.
Bears reactivates their head of disguise and reassumes their humanoid form. Human form.
Do you feel like you need to hide yourself?
Um, uh, I would rather if I can. I am.
Well, this
I
is
look
just
rather
speaking for myself, but
weird.
where I'm from, uh, I've told you, of course, about my family and how they got to where they are in the world. But as Tanuki, we have a sort of reputation of not being really taken seriously. So in my family, we usually uh, stay in our everyday form. It's called this form, um, to be more human, I guess. It's this form I probably prefer because it's my other forms were more similar to how I was before, but it's not something I liked back then. I guess the question to ask is, do you want to be something else than you are?
That shocks Bear a little. Bear, only one, a little bit.
Singular bear.
Bear singular. Um, uh, they seem a little taken aback.
Uh, anyway,
You don't have to feel like you need to answer, but it's just
no,
as someone who's thought about that my entire life, it's I kind of notice signs sometimes.
I among humans and elves and orcs, I look weird. Among my people, I look worse.
To them? What do you mean?
It is a longer tale,
Hmm.
but I am a Zerky, but
Yeah, you
I
are.
look weird to them too.
I see.
With this, I look normal.
Sure. Um, hmm. I probably wouldn't be here today if not for people helping me through uh, my difficulties with my body and my appearance. So I don't want you to refuse help from me, please. I want to help as much as I can.
With you and with
Aki is
Wurzel
crying, by the way.
and with
In real life
Bears
as well.
was visibly crying until they put the hat of disguise. They turned on the hat of
Mhm.
disguise, and their wounds disappeared. The crying disappeared. They just looked like a person,
Mhm.
almost uncannily so, given their current demeanor. But
Right.
among you and Wurzel and Matthew and Mary, even without my hat, I am comfortable.
Okay.
It is the rest.
Right. And
Most of my people don't have trouble with Taldane. Does that help?
I uh, I guess I I can't say that I've met any others of your kind, but I guess I can understand how that could
People
happen.
are one way and I am another, but I am
Sure.
I have a hard time putting it to words.
Uh,
When we are off the boat, maybe I will tell everyone the whole story.
okay. I looking forward to it. And I will tap you with a one action heal and run off to the rest of the party.
motherfucker!
While you're in
Aki.
this
You've
moment
caught
of
them off guard. They'll let it happen.
sure. Seven.
I'm assuming those that left were going back to the room.
Yeah.
Okay, well that makes break time.
Woo! That was so fun.
Wait.
Holy shit, the
was-
session already.
So my sad bug. My sad
Ah.
bug friend. The bug that smashes you. Wait,
Uh-huh.
that's the
Well,
wrong word.
the bug that squishes
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
squishes you.
That could also be seen a certain way. Anyway, break time.
Yeah,
Woo!
take 10 minutes, everybody. Stretch, hydrate, snacks. Whatever you need to do.
Wahoo!
See you in 10. Alright, we are back. Hope everyone had a good break. I certainly did.
Brush my teeth.
Wow. Okay. Having been all of you regroup in the room. You get a about an hour to yourself. Umbra is also there. After the last time I left you on your own, I think I will be also joining you in this venture. I have a lot of notes already to kind of compile. I'm curious if Titus has any knowledge of portal would be play in the water, but I think that the new predicament with the food may be our best interest. Spends like the hour in the room just kind of making some extra little notes, adding in some the thoughts to the very quick as they happen notes. Yeah, like quill on parchment ASMR for an hour. After said hour, there is a knock at the door. Hello?
First one goes to open door.
Okay. It is the captain. As I'm sorry that took so long. I first made things not worth my time. care about Thetis' opinions more than his. So, shall we venture down? Oh, and Miss Umbla, I must apologize that our personal meeting is going to have to be delayed indefinitely, I'm afraid. Or at least until this is all resolved. Well, it cannot be helped, I suppose. Indeed. Guys smile at each other.
Oh my.
He turns and heads towards the stairs. You head down past B2, B3, where the other room. No more stairs in this stairwell. Going any further down. We'll have to head further in to go any further down. He walks past all of the rooms, opens the doors at the far end. Through this door on B3, past the end of the rooms, it appears to be a mess hall for the staff, as it were. And as soon as she enters, you hear someone, "Captain on deck!" They stand up, like, salute. And, yeah, you're... see these various other... like a good 50, 55 people here. And, what can we... wait, but what do we owe the pleasure? We've had a particular complaint about the food. Are the animals well? Well, had no complaints from the crew, ma'am. I don't personally tend to the livestock. Looks around the room kind of nervously. This person comes out. Yeah, I do. I'm just having my lunch. I'll head right back down. She's like, relax, please. This is a informal visit. But on a formal note, these guests around me are authorized under my command to have revenge. I'm having them look into something for me. Aye, aye, Captain! Like from all of them in the room. I mean, typically these days I have go a yes, ma'am, but I know a lot of you are part of my. We've sailed before, the Kraken's Maw, so I don't know. It reminds me of some good times, but if it's what you're comfortable with. Go nuts. Well. He stops and turns to all of you, and I give you full authority. If you want to question, look around, or whatever. You know, I'm as curious as you are, but I don't want to just go, you know, bullheaded into this, since I apparently have missed something.
On the outside, it looks like bears kind of just stand still for a second, but beneath the illusion, they are attempting to sense whether there's still that arcane magic here.
Okay. Yes. There's trace lingering odors around a lot of these people. You're not sure whether it's for a long time. Actually, make a perception check.
Sure. There it is. Roll. There we go. That's about right. Bears will use a hero point on that, actually.
Okay.
That's a lot better.
Looking at a lot of these people, you can sort of tell what they are. Human, elf, dwarven, half-orcs, even some goblinoid types. The magic is spotty on them. Diluted is maybe a better measure of it. And you're not sure if whether it's just being out of the sunlight for so long, something to do with the magical vessel, but all of them just look a bit off. like those chefs you met, they they said very little, as if their tongues were too big for their mouths, or that fellow that was literally the size of a damn doorway. A snout more piggy than you would expect for a half-orc. So, by the size of the tusks, you're pretty sure they're only half, not a full-blooded orc. Ear, ears on one of the elves seems to have like tusks of fur off the end of it. Subtle little things like that.
Bears focuses for a second as their kinetic aura begins to pour out of them again. And they are going to try to feel with their tremor sense whether or not there are heartbeats coming from them.
Yeah, there is. Some of them are elevated with the presence of the captain, some of them seem nervous. In fact, the captain seems a bit nervous still, slightly raised heartbeat, considering there's apparently something wrong with her vessel.
Bears is gonna just walk around the kitchen, try to get a sense of focusing mostly on their magic sense and their tremor sense to see where the magic gets stronger and weaker, and if there's anything out of the ordinary within their aura.
Make me a occult check.
Sure. That's something I'm great at. 8.
Well, you don't notice there's anything odd in their auras. In
my kinetic aura.
Oh, in the kinetic aura.
Like, through the tremor sense.
Oh, okay. As if they're not the shape they appear to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Any signs of illusions, and also whether or not where in this room the concentration of magic seems to be, of that arcane magic seems to be maybe either coming from or strongest.
Okay, right, so you don't notice anything odd with them through your tremor sense. But as you enter like the kitchen part of the mess hall, the highest concentration of this arcane energy is from the big pot of what appears to be some sort of forever stew. Like you'd see in some tavern. You as bears might not be familiar with the practice, but yeah, the forever topped up and stirred stew.
Bears, ever the subtle one, turns to the rest of the group, points at the cauldron very clearly, and says,
"Are these supposed to be magic?"
Umbra comes over, curiosity. Magic? What kind of magic?
Arcane magic.
Same as when you were in the kitchen before?
As far as I can tell, it is, most dense here.
Bears is getting frustrated with themselves trying to speak in Taldane.
on read aura.
Read aura.
Yeah, the spell read aura gives me the school of magic. Helps me identify whether the item is magical. You or anyone you advise about the aura gains a +2 circumstance bonus to identify the magic on the item.
Cool.
Basically,
Tradition.
it's the same. Yeah, like the arcane.
Oh yeah, yeah. Arcane from the pot. Definitely.
Me being level 3, in this I can literally target 10 things.
Well, what things read as when you're casting the read aura? What actually pings up in your ability to actually like try and identify it is all the various different kinds of like meat within the stew.
That was very quiet.
Magically conjured meat, maybe? I said.
Magically plundered meat, maybe?
Conjured.
Or conjured. There we go. That makes more sense. I was like, plundered,
Plundered.
sure, I guess.
Pirate. Sure.
Yeah.
The meat is giving off the arcane magic sigil. Aura.
That is stunning. Who? Maybe don't consume the meat in those stew for a while we sort this out. I don't want any of you getting ill.
I think the meat is changing them.
What? Walks closer to some of the crew members and as well. Your ears have some rather adorable tufts on the end of them now. Is this something you chose to do? Or is this come up? Oh, I mean, it kind of started happening slowly. Quite fond of it actually. I did trim it at first, but you know, when it gets long enough, it's kind of nice.
Now freaking read aura on them. Like,
Read aura
make
on
it-
them. You're getting a heavily diluted response similar to the meat.
Whatever is affecting the meat is affecting them.
Okay. Golak, no, you're not gonna like this, but you have to lay off the meat for a while, okay? Need them, just potatoes and veg for a bit. Can still get the stew. I guess just don't eat. Just pick the meat up. What is?
Virgil is going.
Sorry?
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Virgil wanted to try something.
Yeah?
He's gonna walk over to the pot and cast cleanse cuisine.
What
On
does
this.
that cleanse?
I am copying and posting the description of the spell.
Toxins and contamination.
I don't know if whatever's magic's affecting me will count, but hey, that's what Virgil is trying to figure out.
Yeah, that's so vague.
Right?
Um,
sorry.
If it would like affect a magical effect, it would say like counteract.
Yeah, I think toxins and contaminations is meant to be more of a natural thing. Like if someone poisoned the food or there was like parasites or whatever.
Yeah, this might be a dispel magic type situation.
Yeah, Virgil's basically casting this on the pot and then read aura. Did anything change?
Nothing changed. I'm gonna go check on the animals.
I
Yep.
shall join you.
She heads through the mess hall, past a bunch of doors which seem to be like crew cabins and stuff.
I'm staying with bears because I don't want them to get hurt.
This is going to where I'm going to stay here with the crew. I'm gonna make note of these changes and maybe I can correlate some sort of time it all started to happen.
Oh. I would like to try something here.
Oh, please do.
I want to see if I can figure out what the fuck's happening. And I'm gonna cast Pocket Library. You cast it at 3rd level. Just magic glowing book comes out of nowhere. It's fine. Don't worry about it. So this is what? Occultism?
It's if you're trying to find what's affecting it, it is arcane. Or I guess you could look up
So
any
if-
of the traditions of this effect, or just or would it be more like you looking up? Okay, because the caster casted it arcane. Like, would it be?
I'd be fine with it being arcane. I have I'm slightly better at occultism because that's the whole thing with Mary, but I'm still good at Arcana as well. So I get a +2 bonus from my pocket library. So, 30.
30. The minor changes to the physical features. There's a it seemed like extremely minor versions. This definitely seems to be the work of a polymorph spell. And you'll narrow it down to some sort of curse.
Flip, flip, flip.
Maybe
Flip,
not.
flip, flip.
Yeah. Maybe not the direct application, but these minor effects of consuming the result of a 6th level spell known as Cursed Metamorphosis.
So what I'm hearing is basically something got cursed, polymorphed, cursed metamorphosed into, say, a fish or something, and we're eating that fish.
Draw any conclusions you like.
Right. Well, snaps the book closed, tucks it on his arm, because I get another use out of this.
The captain's
So
making a...
basically, what happened is a cursed metamorphosis resulted in the meat that you are all eating and your crew is being affected due to the fact that they're essentially consuming cursed food. The curses, their changes are not a direct result of the curse, more of a byproduct of the fact that they're eating meat of a creature that was cursed.
He was like already halfway toward like a door. Is this still in the mess hall? Or is this as they've left? Like, because they were heading down the corridor towards the stairs down, or did you hang back in the mess hall?
Well, we're following the captain.
Okay,
so
okay.
Like Mary's just like carrying Mittens, so he's just sort of like being held while he's flipping through his book, not actually having to pay attention to where he's walking because Mary's doing it.
Oh, okay, I get you.
And he's just sort of like offhandedly saying, "Yeah, this is what happened."
Oh, you go through this another door at the end, and you head down a stairwell, and at the bottom of these stairs, it sort of opens up to the bottom floor, I guess you'll say, which is like one big, kind of no kind of way to put it, but like a battery farm, because you know what else are you gonna do inside a submarine? I am not familiar with this spell that you mentioned, curse that you mentioned. That is very good. My crew, my guests are cursed meat? Cursed to do what? Or She kind of pinches the bridge of her nose because get a bit of a headache. She's getting too stressed with the whole thing.
Potentially, yes, that is precisely what is happening.
Ah, and I've been.
Looks over at the two party members that don't eat. I suppose it's a good thing you two are fine. Wait a minute. Looks down at himself. Looks over at Aki. We had some of that meat.
Well, actually, no. I don't think battery is the right word. They're not like locked up in individual pens. There's just a lot of animals in like an efficient amount of space. Pigs, cows, sheep, chickens, all the main food groups. And you see various staff members chucking them the feed. Breaking out the pens and, well, you know, some of the animals get taken through some doors at the far end of this area. And they don't come back.
Where did you get these?
Oh, whenever we make pot, we make sure to have enough animals. Sometimes trade some of them out, so that there's no real like inbreeding issues. We're trying to, you know, keep things as high quality as possible.
From your could your livestock be cursed? People?
You know, the established.
The curse on the meat, turning people into animals. What if it's already happened?
Oh,
What if that's been happening
what
for
if
a
the
while?
livestock are the people?
How many of your guests have gone? Have
She has her hand like
boarded and never gotten off?
she has like index finger on her top lip, middle finger on her bottom lip, just shaking slightly as she listens you say this. And there's just the littlest um one moment. Draw my mouth a little. I mean the you mean like I mean those that they pay me like a regular fee and they stay and eat and indulge and they're off. They get on. I get the registry. Greet them all.
Oh yeah, they get off.
Shut. Do you keep track of who boards? Do you track who leaves?
We make sure. And you saw the fellow processing the tickets. He also make sure they all leave at their appropriate destination.
But not you. You don't check. It's the crew who are curs.
It's my. We have, of course, I address them all before we arrive at a destination. We speak to them. There's a lot of people.
And then it is your fault. But it is possible that your crew may have taken a few off the top. Isn't it?
She's standing there and she looks to one of the people like mucking out the pen. She steels herself and reaches over and sort of grabs him on the shoulder. Excuse me. Captain. You attend to the animals. I see. Are you? You ever see it when the new animals get brought in? No, madam. First mate handles all the unloading and onloading, offloading.
Oh no.
He handles all that himself. He's very particular about, on your orders, very particular about what sort of meat he, quality of the animals, and such, and we take good care of them.
Bears slowly turns to look at the captain.
Very good. Yes, you're doing a great job, and thank you very much. The abattoir's through there, right? Oh, yes, Captain. I may regret this, but I need to go see. She starts walking, every so often stopping herself from throwing up, like.
Oh jeez.
Okay. You know what?
Bears quips.
Iron gut, huh?
She swallows one more time. Just steals herself and iron gut. Yes. She heads on through, and yeah, it's an abattoir where they kill the animals for the food. And walking on through, and it's looking at them all. She's on the verge of a panic attack as she's like looking some of these animals in the eye and just contemplating the concept of them being people. She almost starts. You hear her start to be like, "I recognize those. No. I'm seeing things."
I believe, Lady Captain, we need to find your first mate.
That seems
Yes.
a valid course of action.
Yeah.
Pause for the slaughter of animals till
Yes. Until such time as I order it, we are for a brief time not serving meat on the ship. Do not process any of the animals. Yes, Captain. All those on duty of running the abattoir, the place should be unaffected. Share duties with the... Find... Your duties are to look after the animals right now.
I want to do something real quick.
Yes.
With us coming down here, checking things out, and now this ordering of no processing the animals, do any of these crewmen look potentially shifty? Like, they're in on the job with the whatever's happening.
You sense motive. It is human perception, I believe.
yep. Perception. Nice.
You see a couple of figures. Kind of at the far end. Hearing this, they're looking over at you. But there's no confusion on their face. That's the most striking part. And they both duck through some double doors.
Oh, jeez. We have some runners, and mentally, so I'm gonna start doing some things. Mary's gonna start running, while at the same time, I'm going to give her a question: is do we chase after these guys or friggin' try and find out? They'd probably know where the first mate is located. Yeah. Evolution surge, give Mary a plus 20 feet to her movement speed, and boom, the child has just been given sugar.
Hey, Mary.
We have runners.
Second she says that, she just snaps her eyes ahead and she's pulls her sword and immediately starts charging that way.
Mary's got 45 movement speed right now.
Urzel's right behind, using fleet step to gain 50 feet for 1
Bears
minute.
is doing her best to haul ass, but they got
Rocks.
bug legs.
Yeah, I got 30 feet movement.
Yeah, the Medusa's only got 25. The captain's lagging behind all of this.
It's fine.
Okay, yeah.
The kid in the tree are the fastest right now.
Oh, 25 right now. Armor up. That's better than 20. I'm keeping
Yeah.
pace with the captain.
If Urzel didn't have their armor on, they'd be at 55 feet. It was
Damn.
Oh, wow. Imagine being 55 feet instead of just 50 feet.
Hey, fleet step gives me a plus 30-foot bonus to my speed for 1 minute. It's a once-a-day thing, but hey.
Once again, fuck you in particular.
I could be making infinite steps right now.
In theory.
In theory, yeah.
Yeah, I took that just so I could be able to zip around the battlefield doing battle medicine.
Yeah. I'm chasing these walkers. You don't just eat people.
Yeah, you polymorph them into animals and then you eat people. Jeez.
No.
There is actually a curse called Bestial Curse.
Yeah, this is giving me Pinocchio vibes.
I need hydration.
Oh yeah.
Ladies and gents, this is the moment you waited for. I don't know. I can hold on. See if there's a. This is essentially what I see happening with Mary and Mittens.
And I imagine the one at the bottom is
That's so
Mary.
cute.
Yes, especially
Yeah.
since Mittens has magic just like Husk. Anyway.
Hmm.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, Urzel's now fallen legs are glowing.
In to where there's like
disgusting,
a
Mr. Crab style.
I feel like there's a video game that I saw where it was like a centaur made entirely out of wood. Like Knight's Mask and Lance and all that stuff. Fuck. It bugged me until I friggin' remember what it's from.
Yeah, okay, that one. Righty. Push on through to the next room that they retreated into. Nope. Alright, yeah, this will do. Okay. Moving into this room, find it has like a living quarters. There's a large stove embedded in the wall. And you see oh, okay. Looking around, this place is quite nicely furnished. Lots of cloth draped over furniture. Beds seemingly having a good few layers of blanket. Around you also small piles of valuables. Coins, jewelry, tooth. So it catches your eye that no wood or coals in the fire ahead. Seems to be fueling the fire ahead of you. Piles and piles of clothes. Something the matter, Captain? Never seen the captain down this way. Coming from the direct left and right of you.
Barry looks left and Mittens looks right.
He remembers. Hooded, their faces mostly covered. But in the brief flickers from skin seems to be a shade of purple. There's a breeze in
Purple.
Yeah.
What do you know about
I'm
the...
gonna-
What do you... Yeah, no, you go.
I'm gonna lean over to the captain and say, I take it back. You can do whatever the fuck you want with the people who betrayed Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry they ended up seeing it my way. Now you,
Yeah, well,
two of you, tell me, what the hell is going on here? Well, nothing, Captain. Just a little boat. We do a bit of trading of our own when, you know, when we're in port. That's all. Don't fucking lie to me. And she nat ones her intimidation.
I
Oh.
do.
point.
She almost throws up in the middle of it.
Yeah. Don't fucking lie to me. Oh. What's the matter, Captain? Not feeling too well.
Okay. God, I'm gonna fucking kill these guys. Just a good thing that we have a Medusa on our
Somebody
side
either
now.
needs to stop or not stop bears from swinging. Like now.
Yeah.
We're also on the verge of casting needle darts on one of these fuckers too, so you know.
How
Bears
far
is at
apart are
16.
these people?
In the darkness, you start to see sparks forming in the hands of these figures.
Oh, shit.
Everybody roll
Yeah.
initiative.
Health potion.
Oh shoot, they have
Fuck.
fire.
Barry is about to start wrecking some shit. Should we group our tokens all together?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
May I
Oh,
swig a health potion
Mitten
before
doesn't-
rolling initiative?
Could have drank it
Yeah.
while we were ready, probably.
I mean, I would say like you would have swigged a health potion
Specifically
as soon as you
yeah.
would have like, okay, I'm gonna start swigging in a second. I better chug this.
Yeah.
Like,
Like, all right, 1 second. Pop. Slug. All right.
Like
That'll do.
one moment, and then just I have this meme of it's from a movie or a show, I don't remember, but it's just like guy in a fight gets knocked back into bars, like, give me a moment, picks up a shot glass, downs it, sits down, is like, all right, and then he tosses himself back in the fight. I just see that as bears right now. Don't know where I saw it. Anyway,
um,
Yeah.
as those sparks form in their hands, they laugh. Their voices seem to echo through the chamber as the doors slam closed behind them.
well, shit.
Shoot.
You mean they're not in the... What do you mean they're not in the fucking...
Hmm? Are there tokens not?
Apparently these monsters aren't in the...
The monster guide or whatever?
Yeah.
Oh.
Damn it. Okay.
And that means that they won't have, if you use a replacement, it won't have the same stats on it, of course.
Well, I can just manually roll them like I did the Medusa.
Okay.
Well, this one. I can track a token. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. Oh, apparently I just don't own that book. That's what makes it. Okay. Alright, well. An image, new tab. Token tool. Oh, too big. That looks like it makes sense. Right, add turn. Add turn. They have...
Oh, 29, that's a big number.
That is... Right, now I seem to get that one. Natural 20! Captain's pissed!
Uh-huh.
And now... I'm gonna link you to some music.
Well, hags.
No.
I'm
I'm not
Freaking called it!
surprised. I'm just a little bit upset.
freaking called it.
What the hell?
I'm surprised hags are arcane, not primal.
They're witches.
Not primal, rather. Sorry, occult.
Are witches a cult? In...
It depends on their.
It depends on their patron.
So maybe these are
Mine
just
is divine.
arcane hags.
I mean, summoners are the same depending on what eidolon you get. You bounce around the different variations.
Yeah, I like... Hey, I'll be honest. I didn't know it was gonna be hags at the start of this.
It fits.
Yeah. Yeah, she's...
Ugly specter of capitalism.
Honestly, I really appreciate that you, Skylar. I thought that line went pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry you ended up seeing it my way. And immediately, as soon as you see the
Yeah.
sparks forming in their hands, she's like, nope! Fucking pulls the bow out, goes. Got this music. It's perfect.
Yeah, it's perfect for this, honestly.
I'm vibing so hard.
Let's say, for the sake of scope of the room,
Not expecting to fight.
there we go.
Yeah, I mean,
Quick construction of a room.
Yeah. Hey, sometimes this is all you need. I once
Exactly.
did it on freaking graph paper using CSP to like post image changes as people moved.
Yeah. Okay. Given the time, do we want to save the combat for next time? Especially as I think someone may need to leave early?
Maybe.
Or do
I
you
haven't
want to...
had a knock on my door yet to leave.
I
but,
mean, combat could take a while, and I'm good ending here.
yeah, I'm fine with.
Yeah.
We could do. Yeah. Let's end it here, maybe.
Safe, not sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
God damn.
Whoa, that was quite the session. Jeez.
God damn.
Well,
We
that
got everything. We got divorce
Uh-huh.
negotiations. We got sad bug. We got a horrendous realization, and we have enemies to lovers. Best trope. Yeah. Wow.
I love rivals to lovers, enemies to lovers.
Mhm.
That conflict is like my favorite.
Yeah.
Anyways,
The real evil was not the captain. Why?
nope.
Yeah.
Honestly, thank you
Well, we're
guys
pretty
as
evil,
well.
though. This is
Like,
way worse.
yeah, this is way worse.
Yeah, what do
Like-
we do to be thanked?
Neutral evil.
I need to
versus
thank
chaotic
you
evil.
for not immediately killing her so that she can have this development.
Yeah. I mean, it really helped to have her authority.
I just saw Mittens doing the David Tennant judge when he during the Meep episode.
Oh yeah, that one.
I was
Yeah,
thinking about that the
just-
whole time.
Mhm.
I was trying to find a GIF of it where he's like, "You may address the court," but I could not for the life of me find it on
Well, it's
Discord.
recent Doctor Who, so
Yeah.
probably-
Because, like, this whole thing
And-
started like, okay, it's a big monstrous sub. It's gonna be like Littlest Nightmares. What creature can kind of do what the lady does? A Medusa. And it just kind of went from there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I'm so
I-
happy with all this.
this game, like these guys, give me straight Gene Stealer cult vibes.
Oh yeah. Whew.
It goes so.
Oh my
It
god.
does.
I love role playing with y'all.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Awesome.
Ah.
Last campaign I played a character who was very much. I was kind of scared to roleplay her and have her have a sad backstory at first. But I'm not scared about that anymore. So I have
Yeah.
fleshed out bears a fair
I
bit.
love it. I love it.
Yeah, I love it too.
I'm so glad.
Also, it was kind of
Also
like,
getting to be the non-shy person just like lets
Mhm.
me interact with all of those sad backstories.
yeah. And
It's great.
Yeah.
And here's the thing with Rivet, the really happy family backstory led to one of the most tragic fucking moments in the campaign.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
With the
Yeah.
coin, the coin of
Yeah.
remembrance.
God.
You love it when the person with the happy family ends up with the most trauma by the end.
I've had multiple games where a fellow player has been like, I want to play a character that's really happy right now, and the adventure will be what traumatizes them.
Oh,
That was the first time that I've seen it play out, actually.
Mhm.
got a character, got a game Saturday. She, happy family, lived her whole life, but the game isn't so much she gets traumatized, but you realize that a lot of her happiness is just a mask that she wears to
Oh, yeah.
hide her trauma from others.
Damn.
And it's great. It's awesome.
Great.
She,
Yeah.
I will see you all next time.
Yeah. We're gonna go
Oh,
raid
wow.
Garbeach, who's playing in the Heroes Rising RP server, so we're all gonna give love to them. And yeah, as always, be good to yourself, excellent to each other, and critical hate your enemies. And oh my god, I'm still fucking vibing hard to this music.
It's really good.
Thanks to RPG Soundtracks for Epic Fight, Hagcoven, Ravenloft.